Here is a solar panel that actually works. These solar lights have worked since I bought them. I think I've probably had these at least over a year. There's a solar panel on the front which pivots. The solar panel can turn to face the sun. This does not pivot this way. I thought that would be a nice addition to have, where you could actually twist this, but because this is solid piece, this part doesn't twist. Some of them, the bottom that goes into the ground is one piece, and it slides up into a channel, into a almost like a pipe here, and that makes it so that it can pivot. But this can't pivot. It's got these big 4 LEDs on here. There's a button underneath here that turns them off. Also, it sets 2 different lighting modes, kind of a dim and then a brighter. I just leave them on bright. There's enough battery power in here that long after dark, these are lit. They might even stay lit all night long. You do have to make sure that you put these in a place where they're going to get enough sun to stay lit longer, because the battery needs to fully charge. But typically, either the solar panels get dirty, or the top, kind of the cover, the material that they put over the solar panel ends up getting so dirty and dingy that the light can't get through, and then they don't charge anymore, or it doesn't continue to charge the battery, like the battery dies. I believe you can open these up and take the battery out. I'm not sure if it's wired in this, but I think you can take the battery out and just put in another replaceable rechargeable battery. But we just set these out so that they light up the sidewalk at night. We can walk around out here, and then around the corners of the kind of the garden bed areas next to the front of the house. Here's another one. So this one kind of lights the corner up here so you can see where you're going. Got another one here. Obviously the plants have started growing because it's spring, so it's kind of dug into the plants a little bit. But this gets full afternoon sun. You can see where the sun is at now. This gets full afternoon sun, so this thing gets charged all the heat of the day, fully charged up. And so we can see down the path here, and then I've got another one that's over here, and this one is, you can tell the other one was completely spun around with the light going this way, and the panel had to be tilted up to get the light. You can actually pivot this panel all the way over so that this panel is facing down and it's still getting charged up. So all of these work. I don't have any of them that don't work, but I have bought some solar panel path lights before that didn't last very long. Either the plastic gets really brittle from being outside and just ends up breaking, or the solar panel stops charging, or the battery stops holding a charge, or the LEDs themselves stop working. I've even seen where the solar panel with the wiring is not completely sealed, so the water gets into the air, into the back of the panel, and rusts the wires out, and eventually probably shorts the battery, makes it so it doesn't work. But it's got these little, these are actually rosettes in here. There's a grid of alternating teeth that lock this into place, but it's got this little twist nut here and here, so you can adjust the light up and down, or you can adjust the panel up and down independent. But I think these are well worth the price. I'll post the price in the video and in the description, where to get them from. You can see the name on here is InnoGear, INNOGEAR. So we'll get that information. Hopefully they're still in stock. Like I said, I've had these for a little over a year. So this is a post-use review. And for as long as I've had these, the only time we've ever had these break, this one's actually never broken, but the only time we've ever had these break is the kids like to play basketball on the driveway. And if this gets hit hard enough with the basketball, which is a pretty heavy object bouncing off the basketball goal or whatever, if this gets hit hard enough, I have had it crack the plastic here. But let this truck go by real quick so you can hear me again. I have had this plastic crack right here, so I just undid the nuts on here and took the plastic apart, and then just glued it with some crazy glue and held it together till it dried, and then screwed it back together, and it's been fine. So as long as they don't get hit, as long as they're just sitting here just putting out light and collecting solar, then you don't really have a problem with them. So yeah, hopefully if you're looking for some solar lights to put around the panel, they only have, I don't think there's another mount. Maybe this let me try to remember, it's been a while. I think you might be able to take the bottom It's kind of the spike that goes in the ground. I believe you can take the bottom spike off, and there's these screws here. So you could mount this to something on the side. It will articulate, the light can articulate to where the light is actually pointing out straight towards, kind of down where along the same line as my thumb. So you can take these off and mount them, but we're just doing path light. But if you wanted to mount them to the side of a building or something, or a side of a deck or something to light, you could do that as well. But just wanted to show you this real quick, and hopefully the video helps. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, share the channel, and hopefully this video helps save you some money, save you some time doing the research. Thanks for watching.